My name is Chris Owen, and I'm a cheesemaker. I own Spider Creamery. I'm also a herd manager. We have a dairy farm of 80 milking goats, and so I do everything from run the farm, make the cheese, make sure the goats are healthy, and market as well. So it's kind of an all-inclusive package. We're essentially an artisan goat dairy, but very family-oriented. So my boys are very involved in the farm. My two older sons do a lot of the milking. My youngest son does a tremendous amount of the feeding, taking care of babies. He's very good at taking care of does as they're kidding. You know, it used to be when he was a toddler, it was feeding the dogs and the chickens, and he's kind of grown into more. And Silas is my middle son, and he loves to milk. He loves to take care of the animals, and he really enjoys just the quietness of the farm. So everybody's involved. I do most of the cheese making, although any one of my boys can come in at any point and jump in and help. They've always been really capable, and so that's, you know, while we're a family business, it's, you know, it's an immediate family business. It's not just, you know, inheriting it from grandparents or something. It's something we've built, and it's something we've invested our time and our energy in, and our lifestyle is completely wrapped around the daily business of milking goats and making cheese. We make a lot of different varieties of cheese, and the basic is the fresh shove, and we do have a really good market for that. Then we also do some raw milk cheeses, and those are aged wheels, and those are a good traditional tome, and we do one we call our Liesel. We do a feta type, and we do a cheddar type, and we do a blue. And the other type we do is our surface ripened cheeses. We call them our bloomy rind cheeses. Our biggest seller on that is our Stackhouse, and that's a cheese that's an original that we developed, and it's a 1 pound block that has a layer of ash in the center, and the ash we make from our apple tree in our backyard. It was named #1 goat cheese in the South by the Southern Foodways Alliance in a competition. It won its class in the American Dairy Goat Association cheese competition, and so it feels good to me that that's a cheese that I designed and market, and it's been so well received. And we've had markets in Atlanta now that are starting to pick up, and you know, the chefs down there are looking for that Stackhouse cheese, and other cheeses too, but that's the one that seems to really grab the attention. The thing that's so pleasing is to walk into the barn and to see all these animals, and to know that I have an 8-year-old or an 11-year-old who's producing well, and she's happy and she's healthy, and that it's because we've done such a good job building this herd up that we can have these older goats that are looking so good. And to me, that's like a real mark of where we've gotten to. We like the does. We love their personalities, and it's nice to know that we know all those goats. We know every one of their names, and we know what their temperament is, and you know, and there's some that we love to interact with more than others. But this, you know, it's like going up and sit in the field, and you know, a bunch of goats will come and chew on your hair and your shoelaces and want to sit in your lap, and you know, and that to me is part of the appeal.